Crisostomo Ibarra is a young Filipino who was sent to Europe by his father to study. After studying, he came back to the Philippines. Because of his homecoming, Captain Tiago offered a banquet. This was attended by Padre Damaso, Lieutenant Guevara, Doña Victorina, and other high-ranking people in the Spanish society. At the dinner, the former priest of San Diego, Padre Damaso, humiliated Crisostomo Ibarra. But Crisostomo ignored the humiliation and bid his goodbye, pretending that he has an important walk. Ibarra is Maria Clara's lover. She was known as the stepchild of Captain Tiago, a wealthy businessman who lives in the mountain. The next day, Crisostomo visited Maria Clara. They suddenly recall their memories and love since childhood. Maria Clara did not forget to reread Crisostomo's letters that he has given even before he studied in Europe.
Before Ibarra went to San Diego, Lieutenant Guevara confessed to him about the death of his father, Don Rafael. Don Rafael was accused by Padre Damaso of being filibuster for not attending the church. Another incident is there was once a tax collector who fought with a young student. Don Rafael helped the child and they both fought with each other. And the Spanish tax collector's head hit a rock that killed him in an instant. They blamed Don Rafael for the death of the tax collector. He was imprisoned, he was persecuted, fell ill, and died. Padre Damaso was still not satisfied with the incident. He then ordered the undertaker to dig up Don Rafael's body in its grave in the Catholic cemetery and bury it in the Chinese cemetery. Since it was raining back then and the weight of the body was heavy, the undertaker decided to just throw Don Rafael's dead body in the lake. Crisostomo Ibarra did not plan to take revenge for the wrongdoings that Padre Damaso did to his father. Instead, he decided to continue the plan of his father, which is to build a school. In the celebration of the laying of the first stone, Ibarra would have been almost killed if Elias had not saved him. It was not Crisostomo Ibarra who was killed in the incident, but the person who was paid for by the Ibarra's secret enemy. At the lunch offered by Ibarra, Padre Damaso humiliated him again. He would have ignored it, but when Padre Damaso despised the memory of his late father, he could not stop himself and tried to stab the priest.
Padre Damaso wanted Maria Clara to marry Linares. He is a young Spaniard who had just arrived in the Philippines. Frightened by the collapse of the rocks on the day of the festival, Maria Clara became ill and deteriorated. Because of the medicine sent by Ibarra, which Sinang gave him to drink, the girl recovered immediately.
With the help of the ex-general, Ibarra's excommunication was annulled, and the archbishop decided to accept him again in the Catholic Church.
Captain Tiago held a banquet at his house to celebrate and to announce the marriage agreement between Maria Clara and Linares. While it was taking place, Cristostomo Ibarra escaped from prison with the help of Elias. With that, Ibarra had the opportunity to talk secretly with Maria Clara. He said that he had given her freedom, and also he stated that her real father was Padre Damaso.
Meanwhile, Ibarra fled with the help of Elias. They boarded a boat, laid Ibarra down, and covered him with grass, and then followed the Pasig River until they reached Lake Bay. But their pursuers overtook them. Elias thought of misleading them, so he thought of jumping into the water, where the civil guards thought that Ibarra had jumped, so the civilians chased and shot him until the trace of swimming was separated and the water turned into blood.
Maria Clara was sad and hopeless as she came to know that Ibarra had been killed by the civilians on his escape. And so, Padre Damaso was forced to agree with Maria Clara that she will be entering the convent of Santa Clara to become a nun.
It was Noche Buena when Elias arrives in the legendary forest of the Ibarras. Wounded and weakening, there he met Basilio and his dead mother before he lost his breath. He said that he died without seeing the dawn of his town, and to see so as not to forget those who died defending the town.